What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris here, Macy Collectibles. Happy Monday morning to you. Just wrapping up a little jog here. Look at this. Oh man, that's how you start a Monday right there. That's how you start a Monday, or a Tuesday. It's Tuesday. That's how you start a Tuesday right there. Oh, look at this guy. What are you doing? All right, duck family, man, killing it. Look at that. That's wonderful. Thanks to everyone who came out last night for trivia. I hope you all enjoyed that. I know I did. We had a pretty good turnout, some good prizes, some pretty good questions. So if you haven't hit one of those up, there's that bird. Free Macy Trivia on the YouTube channel. Make sure you check that out. I think the next one will be in about 2 weeks or so. But again, thanks to everyone who came out and participated in that. I genuinely appreciate it. And we still have, I believe, 4 spots available for the select group break. That's this Friday. What is that, the 4th, 5th, 6th? August the 6th. This Friday, August the 6th. The Macy Collectibles 2021 Panini Select UFC group break is going down. So if you would like to get signed up for that, like I said, we still have 4 spots left, which is the first time a break hasn't sold out. Head over there, check it out. I want to get that sold out. So to help with that, everybody who buys a spot, and those of you who have already bought it, are going to get 2 bonus packs. So in addition to your entire weight class, I'm going to give you 2 packs similar to what you see on trivia night. So hopefully that sweetens the deal a little bit and we can get those last couple spots sold. And once that break sells out, I'll push out an individual fighter break. Speaking of individual fighter breaks, if you have not voted in the poll, the 1K sub giveaway poll, please head over and to the community tab on the Mace Collectibles YouTube channel and cast your vote in the poll. We have 4 or 5 different options over there, and you can choose what you all want to see. Right now, leading the way by far looks like a select group break with 50 spots. So the reason that we have 50 spots doing an individual fighter break for the giveaway is so that we can get the most people involved and the most people rewarded. So if we do 50 spots, there's going to be 50 winners. I'll probably do a comment video or a live video and raffle off the fighters one by one until everybody has a spot locked in, and then we'll run that break. And during that break, we'll probably do it live, because during that break, I think we'll do some serious giveaways and whatnot and just kind of celebrate that 1K milestone. But on to today. Today, I'm going to bring you some of the basics. We made a basics video a while back, where to start and all that, but times change quick in this kind of market. So I want to cover that again real quick, talk about supplies a little bit, and entry-level cards and where I would start if I were to start today. So we're going to head back to the house here, get cleaned up, get ready for the work day, and get the mat out. Here's the Molly's. Oh, it's a good morning, Molly's. Oh, good morning. Oh, good morning. Oh. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you here again. We're at the table here. Again, I want to say thanks to everybody. Trivia was very fun last night. And again, I implore you, if you have not ever participated, please stop by. I think you'll like it. Today, as promised, I want to cover a few of the basics. Back to the basics. Where should I begin? So this is not a video for somebody who really, like wants to start a big card business or something like that. I'm just going to show you what I would recommend for those of you just getting in the game. What kind of supplies do you need, what size, etc. I'm just going to go through real quick and give you a little rundown of what I would currently use. First and foremost, I must recommend always, if you're going to buy supplies, check your local card shop. 2 reasons. 1, I'm big into supporting local business, so I think that if you're capable, you should always try to support your local business, especially your local card shop. If you're somebody who hates these online monopolies with prices, then support your local card shop. Number 2, Molly's eating right now, so hopefully you guys can't hear that. She's just absolutely crushing her food. Is that good? Holy cow, man. And number two, the second reason is because a lot of times it's cheaper. You can find, I know at my local card shop, a lot of things are cheaper. Penny sleeves are truly penny sleeves, you know, so always check your local card shop. That's number one advice. All right, having said that, buying in bulk, of course, will save you some money. But, you know, if you're just getting into it, you're probably not going to buy bulk. So I would recommend there's some cheap options. Amazon is your friend. And we'll go through a couple of those options right now. For penny sleeves are what we refer to as these little plastic sleeves that we put all the cards in. Your real flimsy plastic sleeve here. This is called a penny sleeve. This one has a couple dings in it, so I'll trash that. But that's what a penny sleeve is, and we call them a penny sleeve because typically it's $1 a pack. There's 100 sleeves. You do the math. But penny sleeves, Wintra. I almost always buy everything that's Ultra Pro. I'm a big fan of Ultra Pro as well as BCW. But these Wintra sleeves, if you're just looking to save some money, you can get these off Amazon. I believe they come in packs of 400, are cheaper than any other sleeves that I've seen online. You know, even at Blowout or any of the other places. So as far as supplies go. So Wintra, nice little brand. This video is not sponsored by anybody at all. I'm just telling you. This is a genuine review. So Wintra card sleeves, good option for those of you just starting out, nice and cheap. Box of 400 of them, set you back just a few dollars. But you're gonna need penny sleeves, especially when you're dealing with cards. Those of you getting in nowadays, you know, probably Prism, Select. Even if you get your hands on some Chrome, anything you wanna put in a penny sleeve. I penny sleeve every single card I pull no matter what. Even paper cards, flagship, you name it. It gets penny sleeve. So you're gonna want penny sleeves. Luckily, they're the cheapest thing. The second thing you're gonna want when you get hits are top loaders. These are what top loaders look like. They're 3 by 4 inches. These are BCW. Of course, you can get any brand. Top loaders are expensive. Last summer, in the summer of 2020, when you know what hit and everybody closed down, China wasn't shipping anything. So the prices went crazy. The scarcity was crazy for supply. So the prices, we're still kind of seeing the trickle effects of that. Last check, I'm thinking 50, 60 bucks for 100 top loaders is what I was seeing on Amazon. It's been a little bit, so you might want to check, but you know, your local card shop is going to be probably your best bet for saving money when you try to get top loaders. But you're going to need some top loaders. These are 59 point. I like these. I have all the sizes around in case I need them, but 59 points are good in case you're going to get in a pinch with a thicker card. If you're somebody who maybe you can only afford to buy one box of these or something like that, you could opt for 59 point. That way, you know, you can sleeve any card that you pull. But if not, the 35 point is what you want. You want to get the 35 point. A lot of people don't like putting Chrome in those, but or Panini really, but I do. I don't think it's a problem at all. So 35 point is what you want. 3 by 4 inch. It can be BCW, Ultra Pro, you name it, doesn't matter. But you need you some penny sleeves. You need you some top loaders. If you want to put some cards in hard cases that you see we put in sometimes, these are called one touches or magnetic cases or magnetic one touches. There's several different names they go by. Here's a few different style options. There's an Ultra Pro, and they'll say right on the front, 55 point. They'll say what point it is, 120 point. And what that point is a unit of measurement for thickness of the card. So your cards typically come 35 point for a base card for non-parallels. Again, all kinds of brands make these, BCW, Ultra Pro, et cetera, et cetera. I think that Pro molds are your best bet if you're just getting in. They come in several different options. Now, the reason I like the Pro molds specifically is because I can get them locally for very cheap in bulk, but also because they're not $3, don't worry. Also because if you look here on the end, when you see, oh, I've got the wrong one. Oh, did I not bring one over? Oh, it's right here. Here we go. So if you look here on this one, you can see S at the end. And on this one, you cannot. MH100, and this one says MH35S. So what S means on the end of the one touch is that you can actually put a penny sleeved card in here. So it's cut to the dimensions of a penny sleeve. I love these the most because I like that my card can still be in a penny sleeve inside the one touch. If you're somebody who really wants the visual, be able to put eyes on the card, you know, maybe you want just the regular kind. There's nothing wrong with that. It won't hurt them. But I like the S's just so I can have that extra layer of protection in there. And for these, really, I mean, $3 it wouldn't be a bad price. You could pay $3 for them, but you should really be looking to pay anything under $3 a piece for your one touches. Now, when you get into the 180s, some of the bigger ones, they can bump you up a little bit in price, but try to never pay more than $3 for your one touches. So that covers that. Next is going to be team bags. If you plan on selling or even long-term storage for any of your cards, these team bags are great. So I buy these BCW. I think they're 2 mil. Yep, 2 mil. And let me give you the dimensions on here: 3 and 3/8 by 5 inch. Okay, and I like the 1 inch flap. That's important. You have options for that, and I always go with the 1 inch flap. Gives you plenty of clearance. But what these do, they come in a set of 400, very cheap as well. You can store, you know, several amounts of cards in here. As far as top loaded, you can put 5 top loaded cards in here safely, or probably, I'm gonna guess, 20 maybe unsleeved cards in here. And then, you know, you seal it up. Pretty self-explanatory, and it just helps add another layer of protection. For all you guys who are storing your cards in the white cardboard boxes, which I probably should have brought up here to show you the storage boxes that you can buy. If you're gonna store your cards in the storage boxes, this is a great way to go prior to putting them in there. Just again, adds an extra layer of protection. I like everything to be ultra wrapped up. Speaking of those white boxes, I did not bring one up here to show you all, but do not buy those off of Amazon or anywhere. I've seen those going for like $10 or more a box. You don't pay more than $3 for at least a 1,800 count minimum box of cards, storage box. The 3600s, you know, even those, you shouldn't be more than $5 at the most. Next up, we have graded card sleeves. Eventually, you're going to pull a banger, and you're going to want to get that card graded, or perhaps you check out one of the awesome shops on eBay that are selling UFC cards. There's many on there. And you end up purchasing yourself a graded card. Well, you're going to need graded card sleeves. And this is what that looks like. Real simple. Ultra Pro 100. These come in packs of 400 as well. And they function exactly like your team bag. It's just a big sleeve, and you put your graded card in here, rip it off, seal it up, and it adds a nice layer of protection to your card. Because even though, say you have a PSA card, even though your card is inside of the case, has been sealed inside of the PSA case or the Beckett case, you want to keep the PSA case itself in great condition. When you go to sell, buyers don't want a scratched up ass PSA case, right? Even though the card's still in perfect condition, you know, you want a nice case to display. So that's important. And these are all cheap things. You know, I know that for some of y'all, I totally understand, you know, dropping 20 bucks on graded card sleeves or something like that. They're not $20. You know, isn't really something that you're in a position to do right off the bat. But really, it pays in the long run. And again, it's 400. It's a one-time purchase. So once you buy these, for the majority of you, I'm sure you're not going to have 400 graded cards anytime soon. So these things will last you. It's kind of a one and done thing. And finally, if you are going to submit your own graded cards, you got to get some semi-rigid card holders. Again, numerous brands make these. In fact, I was the Ultra Pro snob for a long time on these, and now there's another company I really like. I've only gone through one box, so I want to go through another box before I even mention them on this channel. But I was really impressed, and the price was probably half of what you would pay for Ultra Pro. But this is what you want here, and you want the 3 3/16 by 4 1/4 at minimum, I think. Also the 1/2 inch lip, super important. Comes in a box of 200, and as you all know, they look like this. So you're going to need some of those. I won't get too heavy into the grading, how to submit for grading. I already made a video about that a while back. Perhaps I'll make another one, but you know, you penny sleeve your card and it goes in here, and that's how you're going to get your cards graded. So if that's something you're looking to do, you're gonna need some of these bad boys. Other than that, that wraps up all of the basic supplies that you need in terms of protecting your cards. If you're on a limited budget, just stick with the sleeves. I should probably also recommend these thick card sleeves. I buy these as well. Here's your standard card sleeves. They're 2 5/8 by 3 5/8. And these thick sleeves can hold up to 130 point cards, which is really nice. So if you're on a budget, all you need to start, get you some top loaders, get you some penny sleeves. That's it. That'll do you for as long as you need. And all this other stuff can come later as you want to refine your collection a little bit. And as far as shipping goes, if you do list some of your cards and you want to ship them, of course, you just need you some padded envelopes. Some people ship in regular envelopes. I know eBay has a cheap option for that now. If that's your thing, that's fine. But if you're selling some nicer cards, you're going to have some problems if you're just sending them in an envelope. Your customers aren't going to be too happy about that. So get you some nice padded mailers or some nice envelopes. And invest in blue or any colored painter's tape. And this is going to be your best friend. You're going to want to use this anywhere inside the package. Please use this painter's tape or some variation thereof. For shipping tape, I recommend Jar Link off Amazon. You can buy this in bulk. For those of you who are shipping quite a bit, this is some of the cheapest tape I found. It's cheaper than Uline or anywhere else. So check that out. Hopefully that doesn't jack the price up. And then maybe some fragile stickers. I mean, at this point, you can just kind of use your imagination and add, what you want. But these tapes and your basic supplies, and that's all you need. You could really even start your own business there. There's not a whole lot more you need than that. So hopefully that wraps up some of the questions that you all were having about where to start entry-level supplies-wise. And tomorrow I'll be right back here. I'm going to cover where would I start collecting UFC cards if I were to start collecting from scratch today. A lot's changed in the market, as I mentioned earlier, as with any market. So some of the older advice may not be possible anymore. Prices have gone up dramatically. So I'm going to cover that for some of you new folks who've been asking where would I start collecting today, etc. We'll get into all that tomorrow. Hope you all enjoyed the video. For those of you who are new, I hope you learned something. Hope it was good use of your time, and good luck on your collecting journey. We're definitely glad to have you. Tell your friends to get into it. The more the better. That's going to do it, folks. Make sure you head over to MacyCollectibles.com. Grab you one of those break spots for this Friday. It's going to be insane. We're going to have giveaways, etc. For everyone who is involved. And again, make sure you keep your eyes out for the next trivia night coming up. That's going to do it, folks. I appreciate you so much. Until next time, take care.